Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles and the Tarot Mini Forecast this week for the water signs. And once again, my apologies for not being here for the last couple of weeks. I've had internet issues and things from moving house, but back again now. So let's see what's coming up for the week for the water signs. I can't even get my words out, but lately with all the other videos that I've done with the star signs, we've had a lot of major cards, so we'll see if they start coming up too for the water signs. So I'm starting with Pisces. Okay, and let's just see what message comes up for you. Oh, sorry, I'm using the Mythic Tarot. This is the new Mythic Tarot, and you know, obviously they're a little slight bit different than the old ones that, you know, the very first deck that came out. But anyway, these are a newer set. So let's just see what message comes up for first starting off with Pisces. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle these and see what message comes up. Okay. Okay. And we've got the Six of Wands. Just to make a fibber out of me, we haven't got a major card. Alright, so the Six of Wands indicating for Pisces that this is your time. This is a time of celebration. This is a time of getting together with people that perhaps you haven't seen for a really long time. This is you getting your life together. This is after a whole lot of struggle and things going on with you, that you're finally starting to make that breakthrough. And I think that you already know what it is that's changed things for you. You know, perhaps it's the decisions that you've made recently. Perhaps it's, you know, a more spiritual course that you've been on as well. The way of thinking has shifted. Whatever it is that you've done, you've created this new energy in your life, and it's very positive. As you can see, the golden fleece there would also indicate that there's a shift in abundance for you, a bit of recognition for you too for the work that you do. Some people may be getting an award at work or an award at school, or some kind of promotion, or just extra cash coming in as well on an abundant level, making you feel really pleased that everything's working out. Okay, just be careful that you are keeping you know, some information to yourself. It's almost like you just have to be careful who you're talking to lately. Maybe there's some people around that don't have your best interest at heart. Whatever the case, don't show all your cards. That's what the message is for you. Keep some things close to your chest, okay, as you're moving ahead. But this is a really good time for you, a really positive time for you. So bask in that glow. Maybe it's a time for you to get a lottery card or something like that, because it's very, very positive and a lot of good luck for you. So that's the message for Pisces. And now for Cancer signs. And let's see what this is. Cancer signs. Okay. Cancer, you got the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is showing a full moon. This is showing a situation that happened on a full moon. Perhaps there was some kind of you know, there was a new moon lately in Cancer, so maybe something happened in your life at that point to turn things around. Something shifted for you, but whatever it is, it looks like you're turning away from this. And maybe it was a new relationship, maybe it was something that began and then you became sort of like worried about it for some reason. This does show you walking away from that. It shows that there are a lot of emotions involved, but that you're doing the right thing. This is the right thing for you. Maybe it's a time of real evaluation or contemplation in your life, where you're reviewing a lot of decisions that you've made in the past, and something about this new decision sort of made it, it reminded you of a lot of things from the past before, and you thought to yourself, I don't want to repeat that. And it's a good thing that you've done this. This is almost like this is saving you. Okay, this is saving you from a lot of trials, I guess you could put it, a lot of issues. Okay, so you've walked away. Don't regret this situation. Okay, because sometimes if it is a relationship, for example, and you've walked away, sometimes we only see the positive things that were there, not all the negative things that led you to that point. So don't be drawn back through the romance of everything. You've made a decision, you need to keep going forward. This may be a decision for work as well. You've made a change somewhere in your life. Part of you is unsure about this change. I guess that's the message that's coming through. But you need to trust what you first thought, what your first belief was, and move into that, okay? I feel also too that there's a lot of messages coming from the spiritual realms for you. Maybe you've been getting messages too and not sure how to put it all together. Remembering some of the exercises that I've given in the past of just clearing and detaching yourself from anyone else's energy, so you know that you're getting, you know, energy for just for yourself, and also just shut off the left side of your brain which overthinks. Okay, so when you shut that off, that's just changing the way that the energy flows through you. And that's how I shut things off when I'm starting to overthink and drive myself mental. And you can turn back on the right side of your brain where all your intuition is, all your creativity is, you know, the messages from spirit as well. You can turn that back on. That's how I sort of do it. You can be in control of all of these things, and we just don't think we can. But anyway, whatever decision that you've made of late, walking away from a situation has been the best thing for you. Turning your back on something that you've had a lot of interest in, other people may not agree, but you have to do what's right for you, okay? And the timing was right for now. All right, so that's the message for Cancer. Now let's see, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. That's it. I always know when I've got to stop. Okay, look, we got a major card. All right, so in all of the readings today, everyone's had a major card. Here is the ending. Here is the transformation card. This is great news. Okay, people see this card and freak out. I see this card now and go, okay, the chaos is over. I've been through the worst of it. You know, look, you can see the sun in the background, the green, the water, everything's really fertile over there. And this barrenness is ending. This is what Hades is facing this. He's collecting this as his ending. This is what you've got to look forward to. You know, beautiful, abundant times ahead. There have been a lot of you guys that have been going through negative attack, and I do talk about this a lot because when you're opening up to your spirituality, you're opening up yourself to other people energies as well, and we start to become more empathic of what other people are doing, what they're saying, what they're feeling. We can be picking up something on the other side of the world. Honestly, you know, my friend used to be on the other side of the world. We'd pick up on each other all the time and mention it. But you don't have to take it on physically, okay? Sometimes as an empath, you take on other people's energy, part of your healing work as well. You may take it on in order to work it out, you know, what's going on with the person. Remember that you can be asked to shown in other ways, so it's not attacking you physically, and you're able to, you know, see it, okay, recognize it, transform that energy. So now you're going through this time of transformation within yourself. Something inside of you has finished, you know, something has ended around you. Maybe someone else's life has sort of changed. You've been the one that's very close by as all of this has taken place. Now you can breathe a sigh of relief whenever we get something like this happening to us. Like here it is happening this week. Okay, so this means that we're getting past this already. We're already getting over this section of our life and moving into those easier life, you know, parts of our life that are easier. This is also saying that don't have any regrets about any decisions that you've made. It is actually time for a complete clean sweep. All right, so maybe you've thought about rekindling something in the past, or someone from the past keeps coming back up. It's time for a clean, you know, just a clean slate of all these people back and forth, all these ones that you know you need to meet some new people. And that's not going to happen while we're holding on to all the old ones and all the old things. I mean, they can still be there, but I'm talking about sort of rekindling something that you'd already finished with. And this is saying that's not perhaps a very good idea for you at the moment because you want to transform, you know, and you want new things to happen to you. So be open to those things taking place, you know, be trusting in yourself and your purpose, which is starting to become much more clearer to you now. Don't listen to all the thoughts and needs of everybody else. It's your time. It's time to move forward with projects, make decisions that are, you know, big decisions. Just make the decision, the first thing that you thought of, even if it doesn't seem to suit everybody else. So what? It's time this year that you really focus on getting yourself doing things for yourself more so than doing things for everybody else. Okay, because when you're happy, everyone around you is going to be happy. So don't keep procrastinating in your life steps because you're worried about stepping on this person's toes or upsetting someone over here, or, you know, maybe the husband or the missus or whatever won't approve. It's time for you to do the right thing, and everyone will walk with that. You know, everyone will move with that. Also the transformation in your abilities too happening here. So you're shifting to the next level, you're shifting up a gear, so be sure that you're really protecting yourself as well. You know, the sensitivity levels are on the increase, and that's for everyone because we're getting a lot of different energies coming in from the divine for us all. So just make sure we're doing our work and everything will be fine. So a transformation for Scorpio, which is really, really positive. Don't see this as a negative at all. Something has to end in order for something to begin. And I hope that you guys all enjoyed this week's messages. I'll be back with the guidance for the month really, really soon. And more messages for us too for the month. But until the next time, it's goodbye for now. Bye.